Hi guys, in today's class we will talk about how PPC illustrates the idea of economic growth or how PPC illustrates the idea of increase in the productive potential. So, what is the agenda for today? It is PPC and economic growth. Remember what is the definition of PPC? PPC illustrates the different combination of two goods that an economy can produce with finite or limited resources and constant state of technology. So let's say this is our PPC. It is showing us different combination of good X and good Y we can produce in our economy with finite resources, with limited resources, with scarce resources, and constant state of technology. And we also emphasize that if a point is outside the PPC, this point is unattainable. Why it is unattainable? Because with the current resources at our disposal, we cannot produce this bundle. But if there is an outward shift of the PPC, if the PPC shifts out from PPC1 to PPC2, this shows that now point A is achievable with our new resources, with our increase in the resources, with our new PPC, which is PPC2. So whenever there is increase in either quality or quantity of resources, it will lead to outward shift of PPC. Which basically means that your productive potential is increasing. You can now produce more goods and services. And when you can now produce more goods, obviously it is economic growth because now you more resources will be employed, more goods will be produced, higher living standard, higher exports. So it illustrates the idea of economic growth and how economic growth happens whenever there is increase in the quality or quantity of the factors of production. So what are reasons for inward shift of the PPC? The reasons can include inward movement of labor force. So if there is increased immigration into your economy, if more productive labor is coming into the country, it means that there is an increase in the quality as well as the quantity of your factors of production, which is labor. And if you have more labor, now you can produce more goods and services. The second reason for increase in the productive potential or outward shift of the PPC can be improvement in technology. So if there is technological progress in the economy, remember, we assume that in this economy we have constant state of technology or the technology is constant. But if the technology is increasing, then the productive potential will increase. Similarly, more foreign investment can also lead to increase in the productive potential, or it can also lead to an outward shift of the PPC from PPC1 to PPC2. Infrastructure development. If the development of infrastructure is taking place in the economy, then transportation cost will go down and the time taken in transportation will also fall, which will improve the productive potential, which will lower the cost of production. And there can be government policies which can also cause economic growth, which can also lead to outward shift of the PPC. Like if the government is attracting more farms, if the government is attracting more foreign farms to enter into the economy, or more businesses to set up in the economy, they can provide low interest loans, they can provide subsidies, they can provide subsidized sites, subsidized premises for setting up plants, etc., etc. And all these policies will encourage economic growth. So these are the reasons that can lead to an outward shift of the PPC, and that can lead to economic growth of the economy. And economic growth can lead to what will be the impact of economic growth. It can lead to more production, and if there is more production, it will result in more employment. And when more resources are employed, more labor is employed in the economy, improved living standard. The living standard will also improve in the economy. And since you are producing more goods, since you are producing more goods and services, you may be exporting more, so it can also lead to higher exports of goods and services. And when you have more exports, you will earn valuable foreign currency, you will increase the reserves of the economy, and you will stabilize your economy. Your balance of payment will be stabilized because you have more goods being exported. Okay.